Hi everyone. So this is Gail. I'm just waiting for people to sign up to register. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. Let me see. Okay, so we're having some people already. I'm just gonna give another few more seconds to get people in. During that time, I'm going to introduce myself a little bit. So my name is Gail. I'm French. And I live in Thailand, but I'm currently in Paris. I don't know if you see the Eiffel Tower here. I'm taking some, not really time off, but coming to see the family for the summer, and we'll get to that in a moment. But I'm very much about freedom. I've been an entrepreneur for close to 20 years, and started NYCB for 4 months now. So this is the first time I'm actually doing this webinar from France, from my home country, but I do live in Thailand, in Koh Samui. I fly often, obviously, to Bangkok and also around Southeast Asia. So thanks for being here. I'm just waiting to see a few more people are coming in. Let's the people give a little bit of time. What I'm gonna do is gonna just run a little video first for you to see about the company. It won't give you too much info, but the idea is you get to see a little bit of the company and the story of Jess. This is a very inspiring story for me. So have a look, and I'll be right after. Okay, so before I start this, so first I got a question from Cherry, how long the webinar takes. So it will take about 35 minutes, okay? And during the 35 minutes, I will explain what the company is about and how you can earn money, okay? Yeah, Prabha is here. So first of all, if you can just quickly let me know where you're from, just give me your name and a few details, mostly where you're from, and just say hi. Make sure that everybody's hearing me well. Yeah, Sherry, maybe maybe 45 minutes. So if you hear me well, just please let me know. All type in, all good, yes, no. Any audio issues, please let me know. Hello, Shannon from the Philippines. Hello, Michael from the Philippines. Prabha, I believe you're in Malaysia. Cherry, where are you, Cherry? Don't know. Let's see. And there's a few shy people there because we have actually a room full of people. I see. I've never seen that number before, so I'm pretty happy to see it. Mabuhay. Okay. All right. Okay. So there's a few people. Hey, Bo. Bo is here as well from Bangkok. Okay. All right. So let me get going. Okay, I don't want it to be Prabha from KL. Don't want it to take too long, so let me just get the main presentation. Okay, let me see. All right. All right. So can you see my screen? I hope. Yeah. All right. Okay. So NYCB, empowering people. So we're really about empowering people. And here's the three things that are really important for us. First is you need to have at least 10, 15 hours a week for yourself to put work with us. Okay, that's important. Ideally, you have a full-time job right now and you can bring in 10, 15 hours a week with us. And within 6 months, the objective really is to earn as much part-time with us as you do full-time with your job. Now, a year after, you want to go and at least earn 2 to 3 times your full-time job, where it really doesn't make any sense to continue working on your full-time job and make this activity with us, NYCB, a full-time activity. But it's really up to you. We're all about freedom, and freedom also is about being your own boss. We believe that the ultimate goal in life is freedom, and being your own boss, being the CEO of your life is key. So if you have that mindset, welcome. We really are looking for that type of people. If you don't, if you wish to be an employee forever, really this is not for you. We are looking for people who have those big dreams and want to be their own boss. Last but not least, the performance. You will get paid on performance. In other words, if you get our trainings and you work at least 10, 15 hours a week, then you'll be paid nicely. It's important that you get paid based on your performance. If you perform well, you'll earn well. If you don't perform, if you don't work, you don't earn as much as you would like to. And we think that's fair. We believe that the freedom comes at a price. You've got to get some disciplines into your life, put a few hours a week on what's really important to you. And we believe that NYCB is for you a great opportunity to start something, be your own boss, and get paid really well because your performance is high. Now, NYCB really is what it is. It's a distribution company. We distribute education, and by education, we have an app called NYC English, and this app is about learning English fast. So if obviously you're speaking already English, so it's not necessarily for you, but if you want to improve your English, or more importantly, if you know friends, people who are in the dark today, who don't speak a word of English and would like to, then that might be a great opportunity. So let me just show you quickly what this app is about. Here's the desktop, basically the desktop version, but this desktop version is also available on your phone. All right, so let's see beginner, if I can log in beginner. So as you see, there's three different things. Beginner, I was at a quiz earlier. So let me get back to where I was. All right, so you see that the app is organized in themes. Okay, this is the beginner level, so you have the beginner themes. These themes allow you to remember and learn the language way better. Okay, so you will basically becoming better at English. You will remember better words with these methods. Now, each themes have a bunch of videos, okay, and post tests or pre-test and expertise and quizzes as well. So these you see here are different themes talking about the weather. All right. Now, if you want to get into one video, one lesson, this is like, for example, what you could do at least for once a day to get into a lesson. And then you have a video that plays.
How's the weather right now where you live?
Okay. And as this video runs, you get the script on the side that runs as well.
How's the weather right now where you live?
Now, if you want to if you don't understand what it means, you can also run it into your native language.
ที่คุณอาศัยอยู่ตอนนี้อากาศเป็นอย่างไร
So in this case, we have Thai, okay, but we have it in 12 languages. We'll have soon in 20 languages. I mean, we're basically getting the whole site in as many languages as possible because we want to teach 6 billion people English, right? That's the mission. So here's it goes. And you have the whole script here of that specific video. This one is a quite short one, 26 seconds. And then you have those words that are important for you to learn, okay? Where, when, why.
When,
okay.
why.
And these can be recorded as well. So if you want to say, if you want to know if you say it properly, you will record why. So I didn't say it very, very nicely, but let's see. Why. And it tells you basically if you said it wrong. Yeah, I've kind of made it too long and the wrong way. But this is really important because if you want to learn the language, you want to know if you say it properly or not. Now, as I said, you've got all type of lessons and quizzes and questions. So let's see. All right, so we have post-test. So after that specific themes, this will ask you specific questions on the weather. So foggy, snowy, windy, rainy. Let's say foggy. I believe this is foggy. And you go to the next one. So you got all these questions. This is warm, cool, hot, cold. Actually, I'm not really too sure about that one. Maybe cool. I don't know. It's autumn, so it might not be that hot. Select the word. This is hot. Okay. That's sunny. All right. That's snowy. All right. That's rainy. Okay. That's windy. Okay. All right. Please click on evaluate button to see the results. So evaluate. How did I do? Well, I got right in every questions. That's cool. So I can retry if I'm not happy with the results, or go to the next themes, next level, and that's well, congratulations. I've been all right. So I'm getting that certificate of beginner conversation Thai, and I'm really happy about that. Okay, so back to the presentation. So this app comes in several languages, but in several versions. But we're making this app to really service 6 billion people. Okay, that's really the goal. It can be downloaded on the App Store, on Google Play. It has 3 levels: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And when it comes to pricing, well, we always want to compare with other and also uses some very specific metrics. We're looking at the price, that's the horizontal line, and the results that you're getting. The cheapest, actually the free way to learn English is YouTube. You've got hours and hours of videos on YouTube, but the problem are the results. You've got to really watch thousands of hours to start getting some results. The reason is because it's not very interactive. It's only about listening. You don't speak. It doesn't analyze anything. So, and it doesn't teach you necessarily in themes, organized themes. So results are fairly poor. In a classroom are, we've all been into classroom, right? And we've all learned languages or things. The problem is, people are all different. We're all unique. And if you want to learn the language, you've got your own pace. You've got your own way. It's really embarrassing to ask teachers to repeat things over and over and over again. So 10% of the kids who learn English only remember the language really after a few years. 10% only. So we place schools here where the results are still fairly poor, and it costs money to the parents to take them to school. Now, great way to learn a language is to travel. This is Greenwich Village. And in Greenwich Village, you really, if you go there for a year, spend a year there, you would definitely improve your English. The problem is the price. Results are great, but the price is expensive. You need, money to get there, and it takes a full year. So not ideal. I mean, many people can't do this, can't afford that. And this is why NYC English came up. We wanted to provide something that were, as you know, in terms of results, as close as possible to being abroad, and yet being super affordable. So an app is really the way to go. E-learning is the way to go. I mean, e-learning went from a couple, just a few billions 10 years ago to 130 billions last year, sorry. So we grew like tremendously. And the reason why we believe e-learning is the future of the education is everybody got a phone now, everybody got an internet connection, and you can tailor, customize the way you teach people a language or a specific skill through the phone, through video, and that's super important. So NYC English, you can actually download the app right now. I invite you to do that. Not right now, but after the webinar. And the price for one level is $130, and for 3 months access. So if you're already good in English but you want to improve, you may want to get the advanced level for 130, 3 months access. That's for one level. 2 levels, 260, and that's 6 months access, and 3 levels is 390 for 12 months access. So obviously the best deal, and also what we believe most is the 3 level, the 12 months access for 390 in terms of time, but also getting access to the whole levels is really the best way to ensure that your level of English is all good, is complete. Now, NYCB, as I said, is all about distribution. We distribute education and we distribute apps. And as you know, there's so many apps out there that it's very, very, very hard for any company to become visible, show their app to the right people. Extremely hard. And what do most companies do? Those game companies and they spend money on media. They spend crazy money on YouTube, on Facebook, but also on television, on radio, all kind of media, so that people see their apps and download them. And if you look at the Coca-Cola company, they're a huge company, obviously. They spent $4 billion last year on advertising. And who got the most paid? The CEO. He made $16 million last year in salary. I bet now the people under him and way under him, people who distribute those bottles, for example, didn't get that same salary. So we're seeing in the traditional business, the people who is making most money are at the top. The people who are working hard and delivering the goods and all are making the lowest, usually small, really low wages. And that's not really fair again. Obviously Coca-Cola and all these big brands spend money with Facebook as well, and Facebook, who's making most of the money? Well, the employees are making okay, are doing well, but Mark Zuckerberg is one of the richest men in the world. I think he's number 5, and basically it's Coca-Cola giving money to Mark Zuckerberg, right? That's the way it works. People at the top make most of the money, where we think it's not right. We think at NYCB that the people who are doing the word of mouth, who are talking about the products that they consume, about the apps they use, should be rewarded. You know this company, right? TripAdvisor. So TripAdvisor makes their money by asking people to give their comments on a specific restaurant or on a specific hotel. Do you get paid for that? No, you don't. You don't get paid a cent for giving your comments and your recommendations. And we think this is wrong. I think that if you want to be visible into the world, you need word of mouth. We don't want to pay dollars in advertising. We want you, basically people, to recommend the app. If you believe that education is good, it can help people, and if you believe that English is an important thing to learn to succeed in life, then you should be rewarded if you bring in people. That's simple as that. That's our philosophy. So you are the CEO of your life. Okay, you're the one who basically decide how much time you want to put into this, and how much money basically you should be getting. Now, when you start the business at NYCB with us, you talk to two different type of people. One are customers, the one on the left. These are the people who want to learn the new language, are interested in improving themselves. And you got people on the right, people who want to be to earn some extra money, like you. You want to earn extra money, but maybe you don't have the capital to start your own business. Maybe you've tried before and you failed because you didn't have the right support, not the right people, or maybe you didn't have the right product. Usually, many people have big dreams of being their own boss, but they don't have the money. They believe they need a lot of money to start their own business, and I must say it's quite true. I've been starting different other businesses, traditional businesses, and the capital you need it was huge. Even just for a coffee shop, you need a lot of money to pay rentals, to pay for furniture and coffee machines. So starting a business is not easy. But with NYCB, basically you become a reseller, okay? You are the CEO, you become the reseller of our app. And when you deal with a customer, you earn a retail bonus. So if you sell that app $130, you will earn $30. If you sell that app for 6 months access, $260, you will earn $60 as your commission. If you sell the 12 months access at $390, you will earn $90 as your bonus. So when you talk to customers, you earn retail bonuses. It's very straightforward, and that's the way you make money selling NYCB. Now, you might also meet with people who want to do like you. They want to learn, but they also want to earn extra money. So when you meet people like that, they do like you. You just recruit them through you. So they are your sponsors. You are the sponsor, and they are part of your downline. And you train them. You help them out to understand the business. Okay, you show them the compensation plan. You show them the product. You take time with them. And because you do that, we reward you. We don't reward you only for selling the product. We also reward you for helping out new people who will be your downline, and in a way selling the app. So you earn a direct bonus. That is, if that person you've recruited sell a product, you earn 10% on that sale. So if they sell $100, the app for $100 for the 3 months access, you get 10% of those $100. All right, whoops, expiration. Okay, back to this. So that's direct bonus. Now, another bonus called the network bonus. Network bonus is when you start recruiting people, you'll have to build two teams, one on the left and one on the right. What the system does, it looks at how many people on the left, how many people on the right, and how much money they generate for a given week. Okay, each week we look at how much has been generated on the team A and how much has been generated on team B. And it's like a competition kind of thing, but you help both of those teams, right? Now your network bonus is 10% of the smallest sales. So if, let's say, team A made 10,000, team B made 15,000, you earn 10% of team A. Okay, so that's 1,000. This idea is really to help you animate and make those teams really well trained, and help them out, be there, show them how to do, really motivate them. But don't get scared, by the way. This is something that you do over the time. It's not something that you've got to do right away, okay? And people who recruit you help you to understand how you do it. Now, one more thing is matching bonus. Matching bonus is really about it looks at your downline, so people you've recruited, and those people will start doing well. They will start earning their own network bonus, right? These people that you've recruited, they will have their own network bonus. What happens is you earn 10% of their network bonus on the people you've recruited, but not only on these people, on the people they have recruited, up to 4 levels. This is by far, a big bonus, or a big way to earn money. But to earn that, you need to, one, be able to sell a few products each week, each month, and we show you how in the trainings. Then you need to recruit your first people, and you need to help those people recruit also new people. That's the key. If you master those 3 skills, that is selling, recruiting, and leading, then you can become one of the top earners in the company. It takes a little bit of time, but really when you attend those trainings, when you see all the videos we provide for you, you can really do amazing results. But you need work. It's not an easy thing. It's fun, but it works. Now, 3 basic steps that the people who brought you here will explain you is: 1, create your account. This means that to become a reseller, okay, if you want to become a reseller, if you're interested to be part of the company, you need to pay a $30 fee. So why those $30? The $30 are really first for you to get the license. We don't give the license to anyone, only to those who show commitment. And we found that $30, although it's money, were not really high. So if you're really committed to join us, you should be able to pay those $30 or at least find it somewhere. You've got to be creative. We want to work with people who manage their way to the top. You don't have to have money to join us. You have to find creative ways to make $30. And once you have the $30 and you can pay this, we give you access to our training. And those trainings, normally worth hundreds of dollars or even thousands of dollars, we'll give it to you because you're a reseller and we want you to succeed. So part of those trainings is how to use Instagram and Facebook and WeChat and all these social media to find people who are looking for a way to learn English. So we basically teach you how to find customers. We teach you how to recruit people who want to make extra money. So you don't even have to talk to people around you. If you don't have a network, that's not a problem at all. If you don't have a network, it's actually not a bad thing. It might be even better. Some people who believe they have a huge network think they have a big advantage. That might be true, that might not be true. 95% of the money you'll make in the future with NYCB will be coming from people you don't even know today, because we teach you how to find those people who are looking for you, who are looking for the product. So create your account is one first big step. The second is to activate your account. It means that in order to start receiving bonuses, you need to get your first sale. Okay? If you can sell products, if you can find someone who buy the product, then your account will be activated. It means that before you do that, if people start signing up under you and start growing, and you should get other bonuses like network and matching, you don't get that bonus. You need to show that you are able to sell the product to people, or at least to serve the people who are looking for our product. So that's the second step. And last step is qualify your account. To qualify your account, you get paid for that. It means you get one member on both teams that just came from you. You have recruited yourself members, you've trained them. And because you've done that, because those people have created an account and they have activated their account, both of them, you qualify and you get a $50 bonus. So understand that the $30 that you might think, oh, that's money, and listen, that's the best investment you can do if you are committed. If you're not committed, if you don't want to be your own boss, and if you don't believe in entrepreneurship, then don't do it, that's for sure. But if you think that you want a different life, you want to be free and start something really meaningful, helping out people and travel, because it means traveling, then you should have no problem spending $30. And when I say spending, it's actually wrong. It's investing $30. So you need to ask the people who brought you to that webinar really what to do next. But these are like the 3 basic steps, create, activate, and qualify your account. Now, Okay. Can you guys see me now properly? I guess yes, right? Still live. Okay, so I see a question from Cherry. Is it like networking? Yeah. So to answer Sherry, so is this network marketing? Yes, it is. Now, what makes us different, or maybe you have a weird feeling towards network marketing? Here's what we do. You can just basically become a reseller of the app if you think the app is good. And again, I advise you to go back on the App Store or Google Play, download the app and give it a trial. And so if you like the app, basically you can recommend it to people and you think, and if they want to learn the language, then that's great. You basically make a commission. Now, when it becomes network marketing is when you start recruiting people. So that's the thing. When basically the company rewards you, as I said earlier, for two things. It rewards you for promoting the app. You get a commission. But it also rewards you for finding new distributors, people maybe who are not in your city, who are across the globe, and also like you want to earn extra money. Now, just to give you a little background, my father started Amway 30, 40 years ago, lost money, and I know a lot of people who lost money. Here's the thing. I believe network marketing is a great way to distribute products because it rewards people who work. But like any other, entrepreneurs, it's not easy to succeed, but you got better chance to succeed because you get a training and support. I've started other businesses myself, and I've had a few successes. I got a few failures as well. And what I can tell you is that when it comes to investment, when you start a company, it's really, really, really high, the investment, right? So I discovered network marketing just a few years ago and found it to be so good. So good. And why? Because I felt it's just so fair for people. Now with NYCB, you don't need to spend thousands on stock, put it in your basement and all. This is a digital product. It can be bought right away. Only people in the network, that is only resellers, are the people who can basically process or make the transactions. So we do not compete. The company NYCB does not compete and sell the app on the side. So the only way someone gets the app to learn English, they got to go through you. Okay, that's one big thing. Now, if any other questions, please let me know. What I just want to do is to say a few more things. Feel free to ask questions. One thing is, first I would like to thank Bo, Prabha, and guys, in the team for inviting others. I hope for those new people who've been invited here to this webinar, you understand what's our intention. Is really to make you understand that if you want to, if you have big dreams and you want to really change your life, you can start part-time with us. You get all the support, all the trainings. The people who brought you in, or if you were answering an ad for a job, here's a time for you to just decide on what you want to do next. If you just want to be an employee for the rest of your life, then probably we can't work together, right? We are really looking for entrepreneurs, people who understand that entrepreneurship is not easy, but it's worth it because you change. Basically, you're free to have your life. Again, I'm here in France because I decided a few days ago to come and visit my mother. That's simple as that. So if you have those kind of ideas, then would like to hear from you. We want to work with you, basically. So Bo, yeah, and Prabha, I know you're here. You've been helping a lot to invite people here. You guys know also that tomorrow is a training day. So tomorrow is where we get really into the business. This was just an introduction, just to give you an idea. What I want to do in the training day is really give out very clear understanding on how you earn the money with a compensation plan, how the product works. So for the product, there's a video that's showing, a bit more in details what this is about and how people can use it and how do people work sorry, how did they learn the language? I'm actually watching the comments at the same time. So I see to share how I work in Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, I don't know exactly if I guess you work, you speak Bangladeshi, I guess, right? Here's my answer. It's not for you only to share, but for anyone. Question is, do you have anywhere in the world English teachers? The answer is yes. So people everywhere around the world can work with us at NYCB. You can work from home. You can work online. Obviously, you should work online. And again, this training that I do on Tuesday, every Tuesday, is about how do you use Facebook or Instagram or those social media to find customers. Because what I believe in is that we don't want, what if I don't have 30 bucks? Then don't have any chance to be within NYCB, right? Well, Cherry, $30, I understand it's money. And I do respect, that some people don't have the $30. But as I said, you've got to find your way to find the $30. It's all about being an entrepreneur, and that's the smallest price to pay. And to be honest, I've been 20 years as an active, and I never saw an opportunity where you can be for $30 getting into entrepreneurship. That's the thing, and get support from people with experience. So basically, if you get the 30 bucks, if you find a way, that's the idea. If you find a way to finance your own entrepreneurship, I'll be vouching myself, me, to show you the way and how to build a business that'll produce a couple of $1,000s a month, and that's what we're about. If you believe in yourself, if you believe that you have abilities, then we're on. And actually, I can show you a way without spending $30 to get in. Here's the idea, is that our first level entry is $130, right? So for $130, someone can start learning English as beginner. I tell you, you find someone who wants to buy this, $130 level. You find that person. Then the person has to give you the money. You use $30 to buy for your entrance in NYCB, sorry, and the $100 are the wholesale price you pay for the person's license to get to the app. So what I would recommend is, if you don't have $30 right now, you can sell first and buy after. That's possible. We have people who've done it, and that's actually a clever way to start the business. So you start without to pay anything. You just make a sale. You need to make a sale first to get in. That's one of the requirements. But again, if you feel it's $30 is too, if it's too much for you and you can't make it, maybe it's not for you. It's as simple as that. I'm not gonna, chase for people who you have to find a way. We're happy to help in any ways, of course, but not financially. You have to find your way on your way. That's important. Okay. Any more questions, guys? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put Greg has a questions. Okay, Greg, please go ahead. Tell me. Waiting. In the meantime, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a link at the end of my talk, a link that will redirect you to tomorrow's training. If you're excited to start with us, then you go to that you register to that training, and it's the same as today. If you can't make it, at least you'll have a recording of what I've talked about. I might have a guest for this in Montparnasse. Greg, I don't really understand, Greg, what you're asking. Don't really understand. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, tomorrow, this link, you register if you want to attend, and it will give you basically all the tools you need to start up the business. And after that, will be constantly, the team, not necessarily me, people who invited you, will be constantly working with you so that you get all the support you need and you start earning money quickly. The idea is, within the first 2-3 weeks, you get online on board, and boom, you start making your first $100, $200, $300 at the start. That's important. You get it quickly because it'll keep your motivation up, and then you'll understand, and you start growing a little team, a small team. You got to be patient, okay? But as it grows very quickly. That's the whole idea. So let me push this thing to you guys. All right. I'm not sure I'm going to redirect you there. I'm not sure if you still be online. So I'm going to like say bye to you, and I'm not sure what will happen. But here's the thing. I put the link. I'm not sure what you're getting if you're still there, but this is the link basically you can use to register. Okay. You have a copy of that webinar. So thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I hope to meet each one of you, whether it's anywhere in Europe or in Asia. I hope to meet you in person. Okay. Thank you guys, and see you soon. Hang on. One more. Does the app itself has an active updated technical? Yes, it does. It does. NYC English is doing. Can you give any link? I mean, I can share social network. Yes. I think, guys, if you can help me out. Sorry, I should have done that actually. We are on Facebook. We're still starting up Facebook and Instagram. Maybe Tolu, if you're here, you can help me out by putting those links. Otherwise, you go on Facebook and you search for NYC Business, and you should find us. We have like close to 1,500 fans already, so that's awesome. But yeah, you'll have some links to our things. Maybe a little video before I shut this on the yes, a video about the app, okay, just to finish off. Thank you very much. I'll just finish up with the video, and I'll see you soon.